Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI.
Today, we're going to be taking a close look at the core arguments from a new article by Benjamin Manning. It's called We Moved Too Fast: Why Collaborative Intelligence is the Real Future of AI, and it was just published on LinkedIn today, March 17th, 2026. So here's how we're going to break down Manning's argument. We'll start with his critique of where AI is heading right now, and then we'll move through the problems he identifies, all the way to his proposed solution, a new kind of ecosystem that's built on what he calls collaborative intelligence. Okay, so first up, let's establish the current landscape of artificial intelligence, at least as the author describes it. Manning really paints a picture of a rapid, almost breathless progression. You see, we've gone from these large language models that just generate content to deploying AI agents that can actually execute tasks. And this has led to this massive industry-wide race to operationalize AI, pushing it now into the physical world with things like robotics and autonomous systems. But here's where Manning puts his finger on a really critical issue. He argues that in this incredible rush to accelerate, we've completely overlooked a crucial, foundational piece of the puzzle. His point is this: our intense focus on generation, on just producing outputs, has created a serious gap. We're generating mountains of information, but as he states so clearly here, that information doesn't automatically become validated knowledge, and it certainly isn't the same thing as true intelligence. And this comparison really gets to the heart of the problem he's describing. On the one hand, you have what current AI does. It generates answers, it executes tasks, it's optimized for speed. But what it doesn't do is just as important. It doesn't deeply validate context or build a shared understanding. It's not set up to evolve its knowledge through real interaction. Now, this missing layer starts to become genuinely dangerous when we begin to scale automated decision-making. Manning identifies this as the fundamental risk in our current approach. Think about it. We're automating actions and crucial decisions based on what is often just shallow context, maybe incomplete data, and certainly potential biases. And you can see how this risk just gets magnified in these really critical sectors. In areas like healthcare, defense, or infrastructure, an incorrect or context-unaware automated decision can have severe, real-world consequences. And that brings us to his next point. The move into physical AI, we're talking robotics, autonomous vehicles, it elevates this concern from just a digital error to a tangible physical one. So the question becomes, what happens then?
Okay, so after laying out this foundational problem, Manning proposes a solution, a new paradigm he calls collaborative intelligence.
And he is very, very clear about what this means. This is not just some add-on feature or a simple upgrade. He defines it as a completely new architectural foundation for how we should be building and interacting with AI systems from the ground up. So what does this new kind of architecture actually look like in practice? Well, Manning outlines 4 key pillars needed to build this collaborative framework. It's about creating shared context between people and AI agents. It's about continuous feedback, not just one-off prompts. It requires coordination that evolves with human input. And crucially, it means building in layers for knowledge validation, not just knowledge generation. The ultimate objective here is really transformative. The goal is to move from simple automation toward a state of shared, evolving intelligence. The idea is that AI shouldn't just be a tool that answers our questions. It needs to become a partner that learns with us. So where does all of this lead? Well, Manning wraps up by painting a picture of the future if we were to actually adopt this collaborative approach.
And he frames it with this really powerful statement. It completely reframes the goal of AI development. The focus shifts away from just creating smarter, standalone machines and toward cultivating these interdependent cognitive ecosystems where humans and AI are deeply integrated partners.
What he's really arguing for is that this is the only sustainable path forward. It's the only way to ensure that as we scale AI, we're also scaling genuine understanding, not just amplifying our existing inefficiencies and biases at a rate we've never seen before. And so Manning leaves us with this provocative question, a challenge really. It urges us all to reevaluate our current AI strategies. Are we just building for short-term automation, or are we investing in the long-term foundation of shared intelligence? Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning of this video to buy us a coffee or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. We encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel, and please like, comment, and share this video to help us reach a wider audience.